Hey guys, this is Jam of jamonline.ph, and today we're gonna unbox and take a closer look at the new flagship smartphone from ASUS, the ASUS Zenfone 4 Pro. So finally, I got my unit that I won last few months ago. I forgot the month, but it's a few months ago, and I won the ASUS Zenfone 4 Pro from the launch. And let's talk about the specifications of the smartphone. So this one comes with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 processor, the best Qualcomm Snapdragon processor that you can find on a smartphone today. We also got a 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of internal storage. We also got a 5.5-inch Full HD AMOLED display. I know it's not Quad HD or QHD Plus or Full HD Plus. It's 16:9, so it's still on Full HD. I know. I get your sentiments and everything. And then this one comes with a 12 megapixel plus 16 megapixel rear camera. And yes, the rear camera of the smartphone can do 2x zoom, similar to the iPhone 7 Plus or the iPhone 8 Plus. And it also comes with an 8 megapixel front camera. Okay, so the rear camera of the ASUS Zenfone 4 Pro has a similar implementation to the one on the iPhone 8 Plus and the 7 Plus, like what I've said earlier. So compared to the Zenfone 4, which is one of the rear cameras, a wide-angle lens, this one is a telephoto lens that lets you do 2x zoom and probably even more. Yeah, just like the Zenfone 2. And of course, this one comes with an Android 7.1 Nougat with Zen UI. And here's the interesting part. This one comes with a 3,600 milliamps of battery. I know, that's pretty big for a smartphone with a 5.5-inch display and probably one of the biggest compared to the size. I don't know, I'm not sure, but it does only have a 5.5-inch display, and it has a powerful processor. And then we got a 3,600 milliamps of battery, which is way better compared to most flagship smartphones in the market. Well, the Huawei Mate 10 has a 4,000 milliamps of battery, but that one has a larger display. This one is 5.5-inch, and then we got a 3,600 milliamps of battery. Okay, so wala tayo paligo-ligo pa. Let's check out the ASUS Zenfone 4 Pro. So let's unbox this one. Let's check it out. Finally, we're unboxing the ASUS Zenfone 4 Pro. So let's remove the plastic of the box. Oh yeah. Okay, so we do have a premium box. It actually has a rubbery feel on the box. I really like it. And let's open this one. I can't wait. Okay, so I'm not sure what's inside, but I believe it's the accessories. But yeah, we don't care about that. So we go straight to the ASUS Zenfone 4 Pro. So this is the flagship smartphone of ASUS, and as you can see here, I'm really excited to use this one. Okay, so there are two boxes inside the ASUS Zenfone 4 Pro. So this one, oh okay, nice. So we don't need to buy a case anymore because the ASUS Zenfone 4 Pro already comes with a free jelly case, a clear jelly case that I won't probably use today because I want to feel the glass of the Zenfone 4 Pro. I believe all of the things and accessories are inside this box. So let's check it out. We love photo. So we got here the charger, which has it's actually a fast charging charger. It comes with an output of 9 volts, 2 amperes. This one is fast charging, real nice for a flagship smartphone. Of course, the pin. We need this one to use our SIM cards. And inside is the manual and the SIM card tray, whatever, the serial number. I don't need that. Just like the ASUS Zenfone 3, this one uses USB Type-C, just like the Zenfone 4 and other premium Zenphones, not the Selfie series or the Max series. This one is USB Type-C, okay? This one is different. We also got here the in-earphones. Finally, I really want to check out the ASUS Zenfone 4 Pro. So tara, let's check it out and let's play with the ASUS Zenfone 4 Pro. Okay guys, so we have here the ASUS Zenfone 4 Pro, and yes, as you could see here, it's made out of glass on both the front and the back of the smartphone. So we also got here the dual lens camera at the back, in which one of them can do 2x zooming because it's telephoto lens, and it isn't really that protruding compared to the iPhones. So you know, you don't have this motion or fear of moving whatever in a flat surface or whatever. But yeah, what I like about it is it doesn't have a protruding camera, and it's made up of glass both on the front and the back, and it's really premium to hold. Also on the sides, as you can see here, it's made up of metal. Also got here the SIM card tray. At the top, we do have a speaker, the microphones, and also we do have the USB Type-C. We still have the 3.5mm audio jack, thankfully. We got here the speaker grill, and on the right we got here the power button, and also the volume rocker. On the front, we got here the 5.5-inch AMOLED display, and then we have here the home button, which also serves as the fingerprint scanner for the smartphone. And yes, you can press that down. And then we also have here the capacitive buttons, the recent apps button, and also the back button on just on the side of the ASUS Zenfone 4 Pro. So as you can see here, it isn't the best display that you can find on a smartphone. It's not 18:9. It isn't more than full HD. It's only full HD, but it's way better compared to most ASUS smartphones because this one packs an AMOLED display. As you could see here, I could turn up the brightness, and well, you could see here that the colors are pretty good because it's an AMOLED display. It's way better than IPS in my opinion. And you can see here the software of the smartphone. It's running on Android 7.1 Nougat, and we do have some applications that you won't probably use from ASUS, including the apps for you. Sorry, not apps for you, but the ASUS applications. Whether web storage, if you don't need that, just uninstall that one. But yeah, I won't uninstall that one right now. You could also add themes to add some spice to the Zen UI. I believe there will be an update soon. I'm actually updating the Zenfone right now so I could get the latest features and have an improved camera on the Zenfone 4 Pro. We also got here the selfie master in where you could add beautification to your selfies and even live videos. Yes, you could add beautification to Facebook Live, to YouTube, or whatever live streaming platform that you are using. And then of course we have here the camera. One of the biggest features of the ASUS Zenfone 4 Pro is its camera. We do have a dual lens camera at the back, and one of them can do 2x optical zoom, and I'm gonna show you some of the shots later, but I want to show you the camera interface of the Zenfone 4 Pro first. As you could see here, it's very user friendly. You could change to 16:9 or 4:3 over here. If you want to add the depth effect on the smartphone, you could just press this one. So on the rear camera, you could see here depth effect, and also control the aperture, so you could control the blurring of the depth effect of the smartphone. And then of course, let's turn this one off, the flash, the settings and everything, HDR, timestamp, or whatever. So yes, this one is pretty cool. Okay, so on the front, on the front, as you could see here, is that we could also do portrait mode. Very similar interface to the one on the rear camera. Yeah, there we go, portrait mode. I'm going to show you a sample shot later. Let's go back to the rear camera. Again, you could turn on and off the depth effect, and then you could also use the pro mode if you want. So if you're into photography, taking skies, galaxies at night, this one is really cool. And I really like the manual mode of the ASUS Zenfone 4 Pro. As you can see here, the shutter can reach up to 32 seconds, but right now I don't need that one, so I'm gonna go back to auto. And yeah, so it's more on to the professional photographers or some people who just want to play with the camera. This one is really awesome, the pro mode, and I really like the pro mode of the ASUS Zenfone series, even back on the Zenfone 3. Alright, so again, I promise you I'm gonna show you some of the photos that I took using the Zenfone 4 Pro. As you could see here, I just took a selfie using the front camera of the smartphone with portrait or the depth effect or portrait mode, and it isn't perfect. However, I'm very satisfied with it actually, as this one has a burring on almost the right edges except for this part, but it's actually cleaner than I expected. It's better than I expected, and however, I look paler than I expected, but as you can see here, it's sharper than I expected. Yeah, a lot of expectations for this smartphone, right? But yeah, as you could see here, it's sharper than most front camera on a flagship smartphone. It's not the best, but I am satisfied with this front camera of the Zenfone 4 Pro. And here's another one. Here's a rear camera of the Zenfone 4 Pro. I've used the depth effect, and as you could see here, Zenny has a blurred background and it's quiet clean. I really like the depth effect mode of the Zenfone 4 Pro. It's clean and it's better than I expected. And again, you could control the aperture before taking a photo, and I've set this one to 0.95, the best blurred photo that you can get. Okay, another selfie using the Zenfone 4 Pro. This one on the standard mode. As you can see here, it's sharp. It's really sharp, and it's actually it's too sharp. But yeah, I look paler. That's my only problem with this one. It's paler. However, I already have an update, which we will be getting probably a better camera performance. Well, according to the patch log of the update, we'll be getting a better performance. Then of course, this one is the real awesome feature of the Zenfone 4 Pro's camera. We do have a 2x lens, and we could do zooming. So this is the standard photo. We just did a 2x zoom, as you could see here. This one is 5x and this one is 10x. Yes, you could read that Saint Tropez font or text on the painting, and I'm surprised that it is that sharp. It's not the sharpest again, but it is sharp. And so far, this one is shot on a not so bright conditions. Quite satisfying for me. I mean, I'm already satisfied with it. It's not the best one on the market right now regards to camera, but I'm quite satisfied with the performance of the Zenfone 4 Pro. So yeah, I guess that's it for unboxing and hands-on of the ASUS Zenfone 4 Pro. There we go. This is the update. So if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, well, now's the time to subscribe. So once again, I'm Jam of jamonline.ph, and don't forget to check out my Facebook page at facebook.com/jamonline.blog, my Twitter and Instagram at jamancheta. So guys, see you guys again on our next video. There we go. Let's update this one.